Okay. So
Am I audible?
traveling out. Are you roaming outside?
Yeah, yeah.
Where are you from?
I'm from Maharashtra. This is a place where I come usually to hang out. Okay, with my books.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So at
So
this point,
anything
I'm reading. As you mentioned that you are no, you like to read books. Okay, this is book I'm reading here. Could you read it?
the night wanderer.
Yeah, The Night
Yeah.
Mirror. It's a vampire story. There is a vampire, especially like to wander here and there at night time. Okay, so I'm about to complete this book. Today it's like only I think 10 pages left. So I'll be completing this book.
So where are you from? Can you introduce me?
All right. Okay. My name is JD. Okay. J for jungle and D is for dangerous.
Oh, quite dangerous name. Why you put so?
My friends called me. Okay. My friend has given me those name. This name.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So
Hmm.
you
So
mentioned
where
that
are you from?
you mentioned
Where
that
are you from?
I'm from Maharashtra.
Where are you?
Maharashtra.
Maharashtra.
Yeah.
It's morning there. You know, it's almost going to be night over here. Almost night.
Do you want to see the sun? See right there.
Yeah. The sun is actually settling, and here the sun is almost get settled.
Okay. This is a different place, far away from your place. Maharashtra. Little bit far.
So what you do?
Um. Honestly, at this point, I'm working as an online spoken English teacher. I have a handful of students. I'm teaching them online.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what I do. And what's about you? Are you a student?
yeah, I'm a student. I'm still in my graduation.
Okay, what's your major by the way?
My major is BBA.
Management study. Oh my god, like that's why you're trying to improve your skills. Oh my god, I really appreciate that. I do appreciate especially girls who take initiative to strike up the conversation, especially with the strangers. Because we require that kind of skills with us. You know that I believe. Okay, how is your day today?
My day has been it's been a pretty hectic.
Okay,
Because of some exam schedule as well.
okay.
So it was mixed. It was good and not so bad.
Mhm. When I talk about my day is kind of productive because I'm about to complete a book. You know, I'm about to finish my reading. So I believe my day is pretty good today because see, whenever I complete a book, I celebrate in my own ways. Yeah. So which book are you reading now?
Which book? Most of the time, I prefer reading books on Spotify, like uh, audiobook. Audiobook. I listen to audiobook. No more human.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
No more.
Bye bye.
And,
My friends are going home.
okay, good vibes, good life, the power of subconscious mind, and the um, power of now. Yeah.
Okay. Power of subconscious. Okay. Subconscious mind. Okay. I have completed that book
That book is really good, nah?
recently. I have come. It is all about what we think. Okay. For example, there are some negative thoughts we are entertaining in our brains. Okay, so this is going to be reality. Okay, we have to get rid of as soon as possible the thing. For example, most of the people knows very well there is no ghost, but what happened, they're constantly kind of perceiving themselves that there is a ghost or you know dark entities there, right? So they believe, I mean, subconscious mind is all about repeating things in your brain, that I believe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm.
So how many pages did you complete so far from that book?
Uh, Actually, almost I'm still starting.
Okay.
So like one and page. Otherwise, most of the time I'm listening into audiobooks.
Okay.
Audio.
Audio also good because see, listening is something is mandatory, and I used to listen a lot, but nowadays, you know my listening, I mean, I'm not listening that much how much I listening before. I'm reading books
So
these days, honestly.
so do you discuss on any particular topic or just a casual conversation? Any topic we can have a discussion on?
Definitely. Okay. Okay, would you like to ask me any question?
There is already question in EL group. We can have discussion on that.
Okay, what sort of question? Could you repeat that question for me?
You can find in EL group once you scroll it.
Okay, let me ask you new questions. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So, how would you define friendship according to you? I mean, in your perspective, what does it mean, friend, real friend mean?
I think a real friend is someone who help you when you are at your lowest stage. It's not someone, you always keep migrating from one place to another, enjoying, and you're having a lot of friends. Having only one and two friends, but there should be quality between them.
Mhm.
Like they should be helping you at the lowest of your life and help you to learn something and grow in your life. I think that is friendship. And the biggest example of friendship, it could be the MS Dhoni friendship. MS Dhoni, remember, his friend helped me and he helped her a lot to, achieve his goals. So I think that kind of friendship, and it's very difficult to find right now in today's world. And Krishna with Sudama as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is the prime example, right? The
Yeah.
friendship has been written in the scriptures, right? That's great. Holy book. According to friendship means what? Sometimes what happen that your friends are going to be harsh with you. And suppose if you're doing something wrong, is going to some friends will happen. They want to be diplomatic, right? Like they will not tell you directly in front of you. Yes or no? So that is not real friend. Real friend definitely going to know what are the good qualities of yours and what bad qualities of yours. Okay, whenever you're doing something wrong, so I will kind of interrupt. No, JD, you're doing this wrong. Okay, you shouldn't have done that. You couldn't have. You wouldn't have. Okay, you're doing something wrong. So he will stop you because whatever we do, it has some impact, consequences. Yes or no?
Hmm.
So do you
Yeah.
like do your friends backbiting you in not talking in front of you or kind of spreading the rumors like sometimes it's happened.
Backbiting me.
Yeah,
I think there will I think there will be lot of people who will be backbiting me, but I don't care
I'm
about
not
them.
I'm not talking
Why
about
would I
lots of friends. I'm talking about your specific friends. Whom do you consider as a family?
To be very honest, I have very less number of friends, only one and two friends. And I think they are very good. So I
Mhm.
don't think that they will do backdating. Or even though if they are doing, then maybe I'm not
Aware
knowing.
of it. Okay, that's good. Yeah. Because most of the time, what happened like we are we are going to ruin our time, even the weeks or months, going to think about why did he say that? So we are constantly going to dwell on those things which are negative, which are not productive. Yes or no? And a word has power. Word sometimes going to hurt you a lot, especially coming from the family member or somebody you beloved. I mean, very close to you, right? The words definitely has a power of hurting people. Yes or no? Okay. So, do you have any friends whom do you consider as a family?
I have only one friend,
Okay.
and I consider her as a family. Like back days, we had a fight, and then uh, like for a months we didn't talk for 5 to 6 months, and then randomly she started missing me and started calling me like, bro, you don't know me, you don't love me, and you're making no contact with me. It wasn't like this before, and then she come back again, and we are in a contact.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And how often do you make a friendship? Do you make friendship easily or very rarely?
No, it's very rarely. I just look at the people, and if their vibes are literally like matching with me, it's not about the vibe. It's like there's some innate quality which I look,
Oh.
and if I look, I found that okay, this person is
What
my
sort of
type, then
innate
I'll definitely
quality? Innate quality. Okay. They're born with, right? What sort of qualities you're looking in them?
it is. It could be someone is helpful,
Mhm.
kind,
Mhm.
and always be having that passion of learning
Having a
and
passion, learning
growing,
mindset. Okay.
having passion of learning and growing. Yeah, just keep learning things. Have that passion. So I think, yeah.
Okay. Got your point. Hmm. And have you ever had a fight with your friend? And have you ever, had a breakup with your friend?
Yeah, like one of my friends, she had a very bad fight with me, but she couldn't resist. And then after a few months, she come back and
Mhm.
still, do talk on messages. But when I call her on phone, she didn't pick up the call. It's like, no, I don't want to talk to you on call, but you can message me. She's so weird.
Okay. Mhm. So when you have a fight, who's going to patch up the fight? I mean, patch up the relationship. Who's going to take initiative after a fight?
I took the initiative to end the fight, but she's too aggressive. She don't want to listen to me. Childish and aggressive. And then at last, I'll just let it be, for 4 to 5 days, and then slowly she recovers. But I am the one who takes the initiative, and sometimes her, but most of the time me.
Okay, great. All right. Okay. Okay. So, what's your dream? Let's talk about some dreams. Okay, goals of life. What's your dream?
Actually, to be honest, I'm still figuring it out. What's the purpose of my life? Because, at the age of 19 and 20, you are still very confused that what you want to pursue next in the life. So it's like, when I have seen this, that whenever you make plans, that doesn't work out. So I feel like whatever feels right for me, I'll do that. And then next time I'll figure it out, whatever works out with.
So, right now you're in a dilemma, right? Not sure about it.
Yeah, I'm so
Mm.
sure about it.
And sometimes also I flabbergasted with my life. What exactly I'm going to do right now? I have a very less student, like 6 students I have. I'm teaching them individually, and see, they need me because as the speaking partner. Okay, so I have given them particular time. Okay, so morning they're calling me, evening time they're calling me. So when they call me, so I have to talk to them at least for 1 hour, right? So it is good for me. It's kind of win-win situation for both of us, everyone.
Also, so I think it actually depends. Like if you're using it for your working purpose, then that is good, or otherwise you need to use it very cautiously, especially in front of
Mhm.
your boss.
It depends on where you're working. Okay, for example, you're working at construction site. Okay, building work is going on. It could be very dangerous. You could die because of there are so many heavy objects going to fall down from different places, right? So you have to be aware of it. And especially if you're working in a factory where are lots of cables, wires are there. Okay, so you also have to be very careful, because sometimes what happened that fried wire, right? Fried wire, so you're going to get shock of it. Okay, so these things you have to keep in your mind. Sometimes we have to use a cell phone, sometimes we don't. It depends on that. I mean, there should be some places where you can go and use your mobile phone, right? And you can talk to your family member or anyone. Okay, so there should be some time.
Mm. So
Okay,
how does using a cell phone at work affect your productivity?
could you repeat that question again?
How does using a cell phone at work affect your productivity?
I don't have such experience because I have never been. I mean, I was working in a companies, okay, couple of companies. I worked there, and at that point, I felt that using phone while working is not going to help, because I have to concentrate on the product. I mean, in the product, because it's kind of machine keep working, and you're not able to look at your screen at that point. Yeah, maybe if you're using internet and if you're teaching job, then it definitely going to help you out. Sometimes finding is synonyms or like the word meaning. Okay, but most of the time I don't think so. If you're working in the places, companies owner going to give you permission to use cell phone.
Okay. So I believe that cell phone do affect your productivity, especially I've seen most of the people. That actually happens with me also. That whenever you wake up early in the morning, you first of all you check your phone, the notification, messages,
I
and
mean,
then after times of
mhm.
scrolling, your times just end up and you started feeling regretting. That happens with me most of the time, especially during weekends like Saturday and Sunday. Whenever you are at home, your time just passes away, fly, and you didn't even realize that you have wasted half an hour. And then at the end, you will start feeling regretting. So that actually happens with me too, like most of the time. So
How do you
phones do
start your
affect
day? How do you start your day when you wake up? Do you check your phone to see messages or any emails?
back then I didn't check up any phone and messages because, like after COVID, I don't have in back in 2022, I don't have any cell phone. I don't have any personal phone. I think my life was going very good and it's going very relaxed. So like after like 2021, when I got my phone, from there it started happening like every morning. I was very excited, and each and every time I just fumble upon the messages and then
Mm.
scrolling through the reels. And I was really fond of watching TikTok at that time because it was very new to me for the
Mhm.
first time. I used to watch it a lot, and then slowly, I feel like that my screen time is increasing a lot, so I need to work upon that, and I started cutting it off.
Now, let's talk about social media. Okay, which application do you use most in your life?
To be honest, I use only WhatsApp. I'm not on social media.
Okay,
Yeah.
WhatsApp. How about YouTube? Because YouTube is very trending. Yes or no?
I use WhatsApp, I use Google, I use ChatGPT. Yeah.
Okay. Let's talk about ChatGPT. Why do you use ChatGPT? In order to rectify your mistakes, or
To rectify mistakes, and I think ChatGPT is one of my good friend related, which makes me every time in situation like, and it gives me solution, instant solution. Like even though something, if I'm
just like that?
in trouble, able to talk to with my friends or family, I just type to the chat GPT and chat GPT just gives me random solution. That happens to me, I just get fraud online, 1,000 rupees fraud, and then I ask to chat GPT that I get fraud. Please suggest me some certain solution. I couldn't able to share this to my parents because I was very afraid to that time. And
Mhm,
chat GPT just randomly shared me all the solution, and I was and he told me just go to a consumer helpline and just
mhm.
uh, then I do something. So it gives you an instant solution.
Yeah. In 2026, AI has been upgrading itself a lot. You know, there's so many changes. The way, I mean, some of the students I found that they're talking to the AI literally, right? Like Gemini, they have been having conversation with them. So it is a revolutionize. I mean, it has been having great impact in my life, especially in AI. I'm trying to use on a daily basis to learn something new. Okay. For example, if I don't know about law, constitution, right? If I want to learn about some criminal laws or any laws, I'm lacking knowledge about it. So what I do, I ask to Gemini, like how am I going to manage to deal with the situation? Okay, could you explain me the law on particular topic? Okay, particular crime, a particular thing. So it explain me in a very detail, in elaborate manner. So it is very useful. That I believe.
Mm. So should employers allow employee to use cell phone during breaks?
Yeah, sure. I feel that way. For example, especially girls, is very important because imagine you're spending your 5 hours or 4 hours in a college, and your mother or your parents are literally worrying about it. Okay, because at least once in a day they have to call you. Okay, to check up on you, like how your daughter is doing, how your daughter is doing, how my son is doing. So it is all about satisfaction. Otherwise, they keep thinking about how she is days going on, right? Mm.
Yeah,
So,
okay. So should employees allow use cell phone during breaks? So I think yes, so employers, not only about employers, but students as well and some working profession as well, they should allow to use phone during break, even though our teachers also, in just a mid of lecture, they just pick up the call and they just continue talk. And if we would have, pick up the call, they will be started scolding us.
mhm.
So I think this is
So do you
not
find
in
there is
this is
discrimination?
yeah, there is discrimination. They are student and they are professor. Although they are professor, I know, but they shouldn't be, picking up during the lecture.
Mhm. Means they are not right ideal. Yes or no?
Yeah, because by watching the professor, a lot of students used to copy that also because the professor is like a mirror and all the student it's been reflecting
Mm.
on us.
Yeah,
Just
and that's good observing. I mean, you have observed something quite unique during the classes. And how do you feel about? Suppose if you have any problems, any questions, so do you have confidence in you to directly you're going to approach to the teacher to solve that
I
question?
have if I have any problem, so yeah, I'll go and approach to the teacher or sometimes if they have a break time. Then I'll go to their staff room and I make sure my doubts have been cleared.
That is good because some, like I have seen some of my friends are very nervous. They used to be very nervous. They're kind of scared. They kind of feel like it is a prison. School and college is kind of prison for them, right? Okay, so they are waiting for when the lecture is going to end and when they get out from the school colleges. So have you ever felt that?
Can you repeat it again?
Okay. Have you ever felt that you're attending any class, okay, and you had a desire that when the class is going to end and when I'm going to get out from the class.
Most of the time, because on Wednesday, no, so previous Saturday we were having a seminar, and all of the students, they were just sitting and listening to the principal lectures. But to be honest, they were all like zoning out. They're just ready to sleep. They are giving the long-winded speech, and they were just listening.
Okay.
And one of the students, they just got scolded by the principal because he was disturbing the class. And
Mm-hmm.
me too. I was also there, and I was also feeling like when the classes is going over, the words were coming from one ear and it's going from one ear, and
Mm-hmm.
I was also just sleeping, but everyone, was feeling so
Okay.
sleepy.
Yeah, yeah. College life is fun. You're completing. I mean, you're studying in BBA, right? About to complete, right? Your study, your course. Yes or no, BBA? Are you thinking about MBA as well?
Well, not right now. Not I haven't prepared.
Okay. So, so what is the difference between BBA and MBA? Both are management courses. How are you going to differentiate both of them?
So BBA is basically a bachelor's degree of two
Okay.
years, and MBA is a master's degree.
Master degree. Oh,
And
okay. Gotcha.
if you're working in an organization, if you wanted to pursue a master's, then you can go for an MBA.
Hmm.
It's give you a high quality, or it helps you to gain more much salary if you
Which
want.
country do you prefer to work after completing your study?
Which country? Uh, it could be. I just want to go out from India. Maybe Korea.
Korea. Okay. So do you like Korean boys? I have talked to many girls. Like they do agree, like they like in Korean boys, but they watch Korean dramas as well, right? Yeah.
Yeah, me too. I watch Korean dramas. Yeah, Korean.
Yeah, I used to talk to one girl, okay, honestly, and she's one of my good friend, and she openly admit like, and JD, I'm watching, especially Korean drama. There is a particular application. She used to watch Korean drama on that application. See, Korean dramas, I think in different language, Korean language, and she was watching subtitle. Okay, how I was saying, how are you watching it? Because it's very boring. You're reading subtitle. Okay, how do you understand? It's very boring. But yeah, I think they're habitual with it. The sound of the language.
Okay, sir. Actually, my father is calling me.
Okay, okay, okay. Nice. It has
Should I
been
pick up?
wonderful conversation. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, bye.
Okay. Bye bye.